to Water Sports. Ahoy! How's everybody doing? Welcome back for some more Six Nations action. We saw a couple of fantastic games last night, and hopefully, fingers crossed for another one here, but I've got a feeling, just a little bit of an inkling, France, they will be seething after their defeat at the hands of England, which was pretty much their own fault. In many respects, it was their own fault. They left so many points out there that night, and I can't imagine that they will do the same again here tonight against Italy. Italy, I'm sure, will be valiant in their display. They might not get blown off the park, but I don't know that it will be all that close either. Maybe for 50 or so minutes, Italy will be in the fight, but France ultimately, I predict, will be too strong and maybe open up about a 16-point, 19-point victory. No, 19 might be a bit much. 16. Let's say France by 16. I can't imagine that they will make the same mistakes and leave as many points out there this time around. Geordie Aussie, ahoy, mate. How's the cricket going? Last I saw, India were quite comfortably cruising through against Pakistan. Another very impassioned display of anthems. I always mention it when the Six Nations is on or any Northern Hemisphere game. A lot more passion in the national anthems than we get here in the Southern. And of course, talking about the cricket, we missed a lot of the cricket because of the Six Nations and Super Rugby action. Quite an exciting finish to the England versus Australia game the other night as well. Okay, so it doesn't look like I'll be doing a late run chase because India, the last time I looked, Pakistan had not exactly set a big total. 300 plus seems to be the absolute minimum that teams would be shooting for in the Champions Trophy. And Pakistan got nowhere near it. Three-leg multi in this one. Movaka, Biel Berry, and Adesogby. Three legs for France. I'm expecting, maybe anticipating, that it will be much like last night's multi, which was bookended. We got Tommy Freeman very early on in the piece, about 4 minutes into the game, and then it took till the 78th minute before the second leg finally hit, and Van der Merwe scored in the corner. It was an exciting time because I thought for sure that my multi was done. But then we got in the corner, Van der Merwe, 78-minute mark, got the win. Mr. Barton, ahoy. Speak of the devil, well, not that specific devil, but it was funny because last night during the streams, somebody said to me, because I was fiddling around with a whole bunch of stuff, trying to sort out screens and images to put up on the screen to share. And somebody said to me, in reference to Joe Rogan, like, oh, Dan, you need a Jamie, because Joe Rogan's producer, his name's Jamie. And he just says, Jamie, bring that up for me, would you? And it gets put up on the screen. They said to me, you need a Jamie. I said, funny that, I know a Jamie. Anyway, probably a story completely irrelevant to everybody else in the chat room. Going, what's he talking about? Anyways, Mr. Barton, you know how it is, mate. Living the dream. Living the dream. I mean, how many people can say this is what they do for work? Watch sports, have a few drinks, and broadcast live on social media and completely lose their voice. I don't know how obvious it is, but after about, what have I done? 6 or 7 games this weekend. And I don't know if it's very telling, but yeah, my voice is struggling tonight. We'll see. I might have to just purposely tone down the excitement a little bit. But that is easier said than done. I mean, how do you tone down natural excitement? France versus Italy, about to get underway. Geordie Aussie says, a few. I will go with the word a buttload. There has been a buttload of games. Yes. And plus, I mean, we really have to count. My week started with Pakistan versus New Zealand. Christian Kupkovic, ahoy, mate. Kickoff just moments away. France in their reverse strip, wearing the white. Italy in their home jersey, the blue. That's the way it goes, of course. So I've got my 3-leg multi there under the scoreboard. Let's cheer that on. Let's see how the game goes. Italy versus France. Look for it to be close for about 50 minutes or so. Italy, I think, will remain largely in touching distance. But ultimately, France break away at the back end and get the win. Antoine Dupont. Look, I love this French team. We won 2. We've won 2 over the course of the weekend. Mr. Barton, which is, I mean, I'm still playing with profit, so I'm still up $180 over the weekend, so. And if this one gets up tonight, that'll be another 180. So fingers crossed. But yeah, we got a hit on Friday night in the Queensland Reds game. And that has basically paid for the next 15 bets. Not enough for a night out, no. But it'd be more than enough for a free trip in and back. Might not pay for the whole night, but I mean, those Uber rides are always helpful to be taken care of, aren't they? Those add up. Geordie Aussie, I think after tonight, I'm going to save myself, put myself under wraps, and save myself for South Africa and Australia. Moments away from kickoff. Italy versus France. God damn it. Yes. France with the start. Italy take it just inside their 22. And France pile in, look to counter-ruck early. And they do so successfully. A penalty from the kickoff. Well, France absolutely burrowed in there, looking for the ball. And it's Juilliard winning the turnover, getting that big frame over the top of the ruck. And they are putting it straight into the corner. No thought of the 3. As I said, this is a French team. They will be raring out of the gates. Movaka throws to the middle. And the rolling maul is set. We could get Movaka straight away here. He is controlling the ball at the back of the maul, but it's not getting any movement. Italy have done extremely well to defend that. But still 10 meters out, France go on the attack. I thought we were going to have Movaka nice and early there. Continuing through the phases here, Antonio plants it back. Dupont breaks away from scrum half, offloads. And Cross takes it 5 out. Italy's defense looking a little bit scrambled here, but holding firm. Dupont comes right. Mofana puts the step on. Nowhere to go. Short ball is spilt by Leo Baer. And Italy come away with the ball from the turnover. Clearing kick. It won't find touch. It does find touch. Fantastic defense from Italy. They were under the pump there. And they've done extremely well to hold on. Not breaking. Movaka to the front. France have the ball, go straight back on the attack, and straight up the middle. The break is made. Is there any support? No. Mofana goes to ground, throws it back. They've got numbers out on the left, and that's exactly where they go. Bobbling the ball is Bielberry, and he has to cut back in field. 5 meters out. This is frantic from France. The crash ball, Antonio is in there cleaning out. Dupont fires it across in front of the post. Italy in over the top of it. Hands need to get out of there. The pick and go keeps the ball in possession of France. 5 meters out, right in front of the post. Baptiste Gross. And now Gilead. Not quite sure how to pronounce that. Stacked on this right-hand edge. Now they sweep around to the left. And Ramos can't get away. Does offload to Bear. An amazing defense from Italy. Again, they've forced the error. 8 phases they've repelled. And they've now got the turnover. We come back for the scrum. No advantage there. Italy. Commendable defense early. This is kind of what we expected, though, isn't it? 50 minutes or so of tough defense. Geordie Aussie says, wouldn't you love to see an NRL grand final with the final score 1-0? It would certainly be very exciting. I mean, it wasn't even a grand final, was it? It was just Super League round 1. Wigan versus Lee Leopards. That made for an exciting game. So if Melbourne Storm or Penrith Panthers, because that will be the grand final again this year, if anybody's listening, we want 1-0. Four and a half minutes gone. No score here. The scrum resets. All the action has been down this end of the field. Italy under the pump. They have not once ventured out of their half. Scrum collapses and we'll have another reset. When will the referee run out of patience? Five meters out from their own line, Italy. If they can get themselves a nice exit here, they might just be able to get out of this danger zone. Yeah, I'm not sure who the referee is, Geordie Aussie. They never put that, on my screen display. They never put that information for some reason. Whether they're trying to protect the identity of the referees. Italy win the scrum. Immediately a set-piece play. They spread the ball wide. Right out to the wing, the opposite wing. And Gessi is taken down 30 meters out from their own try line. Lamaro drives forward. Pejrello's got it at the back of the ruck. Look for the box kick. Here it comes. And up over halfway. No, it's short of halfway. It's lost forward by France. And Italy with the knock-on advantage. Pejrello goes in and digs it out. A loose pass into midfield. And the clearing kick by Ignacio Brex. taken on the full in the 22, and the mark is called by France. But Italy have finally ventured outside of their own half. They will have the line-out throw just inside French territory. So they've done well, Italy, to defend that aggressive attacking phase. They go to the middle of the line out, secure the ball in midfield, changing direction and running a great line, asking questions of the French defenders. Still just inside the French half. Penalty advantage now as France come through too quickly. Offsides. And this is kickable. It's right out in front, about 45 meters, 46 meters, but bang in front. And this would be a hell of a statement by Italy to take first points. Surely they have a crack here. Yes, pointing straight at the post. A smart decision just because they've been under the pump. I mean, literally the opening 7 minutes of this game has been France attacking inside Italy's 22. And they now find themselves with an opportunity at first points. That'll be a nice little... Carl Dickinson's the referee. There we go. Yeah, for some reason they never put that on my information there. I'm just wondering if it's, let's try and keep the referee's identity quiet. But then why would they do that? Because it's probably available all kinds of other places. I think it's just a little bit of an oversight. Zoe, ahoy, how are you? Well, this is a shocking shot at goal. He's pushed it out past the far upright. Wide to the right. An opportunity lost. Dan Jam, ahoy, mate. How are you today? Are you? How's the heart? That's good to hear, Zoe. Glad you're doing well. Italy with the high ball down the middle, contestable, driving in over the top, but it's still there for France. A lot more chilled today. That's good, Dan Jam. That's good. Dupont sends it left. Italy in over this ball. Lucchesi can't quite get hands on it. That's what I said, Geordie Aussie. But then I looked closer. Somebody told me it's got cobras for handles. And then I thought, what teapot has cobras for handles? As France now kick through. Beautiful work there from Addisogbe. And he's got support from Bear. And Leo Berry will score under the post. A breakout try for France. We're talking about teapots. And France have broke away down the sideline. Addisogbe with the little kick through. Somehow it stays in the field of play. He regathers, pops the pass up. And a one-on-one swerve in field by Leo Berry. Well, has this been awarded yet? It hasn't been awarded yet. They're going to have a look. It's not quite been awarded yet. Beautiful cutout pass there, the double pump. Well, that's a forward pass. That's a mile forward. That, I'm afraid, is a mile forward. And we are coming all the way back. And that fantastic effort from Addisogbe. No try, forward pass, the scrum down for Italy, the home crowd. Cheers. Now, see, that I love. Geordie was asking me the other day, I'm pretty sure it was you, Geordie. You were asking me what would I like to see taken from one sport to the other. I would love to, I want to add this to the list. the TMO can rule on forward passes in the rugby union. I'd like to see that in the rugby league. I said contested scrums when you asked me. I've changed my mind now. I want forward pass rulings by the TMO. Speaking of contested scrums, Italy with the scrum feed and the free kick for early engagement. Italy go quickly and straight up the middle. The break is made. Monticello goes for the line and Monticello beats the defence to score. You thought they'd leaked one down the other end. Italy have come back down and scored. Well, that is what needed to happen as far as a contest. Absolutely incredible. From the free kick, they tap and go quickly. And some weak defense in midfield. Monticello, the in and away, swerves away from Leo Berry. Some poor defense. Just sliced straight through them in the midfield. And a dream start now for Italy. I mean, they've shown that their defense can hold firm, and now they've launched a very promising looking attacking raid. Conversion successful. 11 and a half minutes gone. And Italy lead this 7 points to 0. It was at a Sogbe and Leo Bear. Coincidentally enough, or ironically enough, the two players involved in the French try down the other end, or the French near try. And those are the two defenders that weren't able to get across and scramble on this occasion. Italy claim the kickoff and they exit nicely up towards the halfway line. And this has been an outstanding opening 7 minutes, opening 12 minutes for a 7-0 lead. Mavaka goes over the top. Pop back in field for Dupont. Dupont with a strong carry just outside the 22. Have France woken up now? Baptiste Gros. Dupont now looking for options. Driving it towards the 22. Still there. Cross to Aldred. Aldred straight up the middle. Attacking this near edge. A nice little wraparound. Creates some space. And straight through goes Berry. 10 meters out now. France looking to hit straight back. The ball is out. Italy race through, put pressure on. And breaking up the middle is Juilliard and Gillard. Gillard, okay, I finally learned how to say his name. Gillard has gone through to hit back. It's a try-fest. "13 and a half minutes in. It is an absolute feast of tries. Oh, Dupont's knocked it on. This one's going to get overturned as well. Dupont with the knock on. Can they go back that far? Yes, they can. It's under review. France are going to have a second try scrubbed out here. This is unbelievable. Oh, it's been awarded. The try's been awarded. Okay. Thomas Ramos converts. The crowd understandably erupts into a chorus of boos. But the try stands. It's 7-all. Crowd not happy. Geordie Aussie, you would like to see handovers in Union after 25 phases. That's a lot, hell of a lot of phases. But understandably, you wouldn't want to make it too short. If you made the phase number too short, then you may as well just play league. But yeah, if there was a high number, it would eliminate negative play. Or not negative play, but defensive play. So situations where a team is just trying to defend a lead. As Italy now spread it wide to the right and space is made. Thomas Allen goes to ground. 30 out from the French line. It's end-to-end stuff now. And both teams attacking nicely. One try apiece, all locked up at 7-all. Numbers out to the right here for Italy. France have defended well, but they did not number up there. Quite lucky to get away with that in the end. Running out of options there, Italy, so they come back to the left. Penalty advantage now for a tackle off the ball. And it's given. This will be a shot at 3. Tackled off the ball. And the point-scoring opportunities are coming thick and fast now for both sides. Could turn out to be a high-scoring game, which would be nice for my multi. And off the field, Danilo Fischetti limping off. Not a good sign there for the Italian forward. The big prop limping off the field. And I'm sure that 17 minutes into the game is probably a bit earlier than they were anticipating, having to make some substitutes in the front row. Missed his first shot. Thomas Ramos. This one's a little closer. Right out in front still. He got close to that upright again, but it shades inside the post this time. And Italy lead 10 points to 7. This is a dream scenario for them at the moment. France get us back underway. The kickoff inside the 22. And the ruck is set. Box kick clearance from Pagerello. Not a lot of distance on it. So still good field position here for France from the restart. Movaka with the throw. Goes to the front, nice and secure again for France. Rolling maul is set. And Movaka's got it at the back. Still moving forward. The maul is well set here, Italy. Sweep around the side, but France now release it. Flat pass in midfield from Ramos. Baudent to Berry. Berry kicks through, looking for Adesogbe, but Italy are back there. And the ball pops up nicely, but he'll be held up and driven back into the end goal there. Tommaso Allen. Driven back into the end goal. It'll be a dropout. Or carried back. It'll be a 5-meter scrum. 5 meters scrum. Yes, he was in the field of play. And carried back. 5-meter scrum here on this near touchline. Attacking opportunity for France. Italy are enjoying 65% possession at the moment. That is crazy, considering how France started the game. The scrum sets. collapses on this near side. Penalty advantage to France. Dupont releases it. 5 meters out. What can they come up with? A set-piece play is well and truly on. They've got the penalty advantage. Now through the hands to the left. Ramos with a short ball to Mofana. Back to the open side they come. In front of the post, 5 meters out. Dupont. Kick pass out to the left. It's a shocker. Well, is it a shocker? Yes, it bounces too far forward. It was almost on there. I called it off the boot as a shocker. It very nearly set up there for Bielberry. And I just wonder if France go to the corner here. Or do they take the points to level the score? I'm always an advocate for taking the 3, as we know, but I'd be considering putting this into the corner. We've just got a little injury stoppage. One of the Italian players down. Concern around the neck. It's never a good sign. I hate seeing that, that's for sure. Geordie Aussie says I should do a Sevens stream after this. I think I'm going to rest up. Save myself for Tuesday. I'm also aiming to do a channel members only stream tomorrow night. Doing a big NRL season preview. So I haven't announced anything official just yet because I might not get around to it. And they have put it into the corner here, France. But that's something to keep in mind, Geordie. As a channel member yourself, that's something I'm considering doing tomorrow night. A big, massive NRL preview stream. The rolling maul is set. Movaka's got it at the back. It's still marching forward here for France. They're over the line. Movaka's got it. Now he's released it back. And they have driven over in the corner. I think Movaka will come up with it. Yes, he does. Movaka scores, and that is the first tick off our multi. Pito Movaka. Fantastic. Movaka, a tick off the multi, a quarter of the way through the game. Ramos from the sideline. It's on target. It's a beautiful kick. It's right down the middle. And France lead. 14 points to 10. But crucially, we've got a tick off the multi. Italy get us back underway. Told to use it. France secure the ball inside their own 22. This has been a very exciting game so far. The Six Nations continues to deliver. Dupont has it at the back of the ruck. The clearing kick. Taken at the back by Allen, who's driven into touch. And this will be France line-out ball. A random wheel with grand finals to do alternative commentary to, eh? Not a bad idea, not a bad idea. Bonjour, France to win the game, I think. I think so too. Frion loves France rugby. Again, the rolling maul is set. Movaka's got it at the back. They are cruising upfield. DuPont now wants it. And they've got a little bit of space out to the right, and that's exactly where they go. Bars up in the line. Cuts back on the infield. Well defended by Italy. 40 meters out. DuPont staying on this right-hand side. Putting it through the hands. Bear gets it free. Bielberry has got support in field, and DuPont will score. Nice little interplay there from the French backs. Bielberry draws in Tommaso Allen. And DuPont set it up. DuPont finishes it. $19 points to 10, the kick to come. Well, it might just open up now. Ramos from right beside the post should be a simple conversion. Puts it right down the middle, and France lead 21-10. The French supporters in the crowd come to life. And Italy really now have to be the next team to score. You would have to think 11 points the difference. They need to stay within touching distance at the halftime break. Kickoff taken down by Aldrit. Spills out the side of the ruck, and it's a penalty to Italy for obstruction. A choice to be made now. Italy, I dare say, will put this into the corner. They need to wrestle back some of the momentum. And that's exactly what they're doing. Paulo Garbisi kicks for touch. And an attacking line-out throw. Taken in the middle. The rolling maul is set. Grabbing sideways, though, as France defend it well, driving through. Control to the back now. Pagerello digs it out and fires it into midfield. Italy go to ground. Pagerello with no support there at the ruck time, but he gets the ball free. France win the turnover. Aldrit's over the top and wrestles it away, and they can now clear. DuPont's got it at the back of the ruck. And DuPont thumps the ball up towards the halfway line. Doesn't find touch. Italy return it. Stepping in and away and finding space. Simon Gessi. Just outside the 22, he goes to ground. The wraparound creates space. An overlap out to the left. But the inside ball now for Juan Ignacio Brex. And the try is scored. What a response there from Italy. This could be a very high-scoring game. They had numbers to burn out to the left, but they decided to run back inside. And it just opened up. There was just no defense sliding across there for France. And that is a crucial try for Italy. A simple conversion from right in front. It's 21-17. "28 minutes gone. Just 4 points the difference. They'll be happy with this, Italy. They've stayed in touch. And that's all you can really hope for. France with the restart. Lands inside the 22 and racing up quickly was Azzurri. The box kick clearance now for Pagerello can go straight into touch. Not a lot of distance. Just had an internet dropout, Geordie Aussie, that's all. Simple. Movaca throws. France bring the ball out of the maul immediately. Dupont thought he spotted some space around the ruck. Pops the pass back. And Flamand sets it up inside the 22 in front of the posts in midfield. Aldred crawls forward. Dupont does go straight up the middle this time. Pops it back for Movaca. 10 meters out. France. Antonio goes to ground. It looks like a high-scoring game incoming. Ramos offloads. Still 10 meters out. Dupont staying on the blind side. A pop pass to his number 7, Baudent. Baudent charges over and scores the try. 26 points to 17, the kick to come. Well, this is incredible. Antoine Dupont sets up another one. The vision of the little scrum half. Just end-to-end stuff. Try after try after try. The pigeons flying out of the way. (26-17) kick to come. Ramos strikes it. It's on target again. It's right down the middle. And France lead 28 points to 17. Wow. Only one try scorer, though, for me. The way that this game's going, though, I do hold out a lot of hope, especially towards the back end of the game when the forwards start to tire. Bielbieri and Addisogby could come into the game a lot more heavily. France secure the restart. Dupont sends it to his big man, Antonio, to give him a better angle on this clearing kick. Up over halfway. It's a good purchase on it. Doesn't find touch. But Italy put the ball high. Contestable. And it's taken. Italy have the ball. And then the second kick. Beware the second kick. But Bear is back for France. Wants it to go in the in-goal. It does. And he grounds it for a goal line restart. 8 minutes to go till the halftime break. No more points to be scored. No, come on, Geordie Aussie. Positive thinking. These two wingers for France will score tries to keep my good run this weekend going. France with the goal line restart, up over halfway. And charging back with it, Canone. Now, that definitely sounds like a food. That makes me incredibly hungry. Canone. Inside ball. France are over the top of this one, almost stealing it away, but still there for Italy. 30 meters out in front of the post. That's great defense from Movaca, causing the error. And now France can counterattack. Ramos has the kick charged. It bounces back for him, and it's ripped away by Pagerello. Frantic pace this game's being played at now. It's there for Italy. That back and forth. Turnover. And Italy back in possession. 40 meters out from the line. Pagerello digs it out. Sends it into midfield. Allen The little grubber kick in behind the line, goes over the sideline, beats everybody. And France will have the line out. Garbisi putting the little kick through. Wanted that one to sit up for Gessie. Movaka throws to the front, uncontested. France come down with it. And the ruck is formed. Dupont, he's got it at the back. Creating lots of distance there for the box kick. It's high. Going very close to the sideline. It's taken, though. Bielberry gets the second kick away, but not a lot of distance. Just up to the halfway line. Italy will have the throw. 6 minutes to go until halftime. I would be very surprised if any more points are scored in this half. But we've got to think positive for the second half. Movaka, I think, was the tough one. That was the hard one out of the three. The one that I was really unsure of. There's Italy throw to the middle. Ball is secured with Negri. The rolling maul is going backwards. Poor old number 5 there, Rosa, has his pants pulled down. Pejarello kicks downfield. Bielberry under it. And he is swamped immediately in the tackle by Capuzzo. Still there for France. 5 until the break. Big Antonio gets in there. Oh, what a big unit he is. Dupont with the box kick. Straight down the field. Taken at the back by Pejarello, who now counters. Brings it up over halfway. Gessie gets into play scrum half. There's Pejarello back again. No, it is Gessie again. Pejarello out at first receiver. Italy ball in the middle of the field on halfway. Back into their own territory momentarily. France look to drive over the top. Creating slow ball here for Italy. The ball's been stripped out, but it's still there. Lucchesi comes away with a big fend on Antonio, and Lucchesi breaks away. Brought down by Dupont, who gets in and tries to steal. But it's still there. Pejarello now to Garbisi. Through the hands, down this near edge. Lamaro sets up the ruck. Change of direction here for Garbisi. Dummies. Pops the pass up now. And it opens up for Ruza. And he passes to nobody. France now can counter-attack. It almost opens up in midfield for them. Frantic pace this game's been played at. End-to-end stuff. And Dupont just slows it down a little bit. And clearing kick up over halfway. Ball still in play, though. Garbisi puts it high. And Allen chases through, puts pressure on, but taken well by Bear at the back. Offloads. Ramos bends away from one. Ramos still going up to the halfway line. Italy get in and spoil. Slow ball. Cut out pass into midfield. Antonio pops it back for Bear. Numbers on the left here for France. Here's Moefana on the outside. Into Bielberry. 22 metres out. The ball is still in the ruck, but no scrum half. Dupont gets there now. 22 metres out. France go back on the attack. Rumbling it forward. Dupont sends it left. Slow ball. Ramos out the back. Here's Bielberry again. Dummies. And he goes to ground. 30 metres out on that far sideline. Into midfield. Gillard. Brought down, dummying and almost sneaking through. Mofana. Italy still defend extremely well here. But France continue to attack. Dupont breaks away down the short side, gets the arms free, and gets the ball to Bear, and Leo Bear scores. Leo Berry scores the try just before the halftime break, a crucial one for France. Dupont with a man of the match performance so far. Why did I have the two wingers in my multi and not the fullback? $33 points to 17. The kick to come. Matty Colkin, ahoy, mate. Ramos strikes it well. It holds its line. And it is 35 points to 17. In a very high-scoring game here. Halftime approaches. Time up on the clock. And the players will have a much-needed rest. Yes. Catch you later, Matty. If we don't cross paths before then, enjoy your holiday. France secure the restart. Lamont. Now, the pick and go. Dupont runs it into touch and says we will have the halftime break. Thank you very much. Halftime here, 33-17. We'll be right back to dissect that first half after this quick ad break. Boy, oh boy, that first half was absolute chaos. A high-scoring game in the making, it seems. 35-17. France over Italy. We've got one tick off the multi, Movaka. I feel like that was the tough one. When I was putting it on, I felt like this is the one that obviously boosts the price, but that was the one that I was really uncertain of. So it was good to get that out of the way nice and early. Movaka. So now we've just got the two wingers. Italy have to be the first team to score in the second half. It's that simple. They must be the first team to score in this second 40 minutes when they come back out, or they will well and truly lose touch. It's already going to be tough for them to come back from 35-17. If it were 40, 42, even 38-17, I would have a hard time seeing it happen. But much like we expected, Italy, they were in the fight. They stayed in the fight, but ultimately just couldn't keep the pace. France opened up a nice little gap here at the halftime break. So, what was it? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 tries. 5 tries in that opening 40 minutes. and 2 for Italy. Very high try-scoring game. What does that say about the defense of both of these teams? Probably not a whole lot. But we've certainly seen some great attack as well. Take nothing away from the attacking prowess of both sides. Let's see. Is the cricket over? Almost. India cruising to victory there over Pakistan in the Champions Trophy. We kind of expected that to be the case as well. Blank, ahoy there, mate. Your -6.5 France first half, and Dupont try already cashed out. Nice. Hell yeah. I'm very excited to have got Movaka. That was the critical one for me, I reckon. Because that was the one that could have gone either way. Movaka doesn't always get the opportunity to score. But it certainly fell my way on this occasion. Now I just need Bielbieri and Adesogbi. And with the expansive play that's been going on from both sides, you would have to think that that's a real chance. Bielbieri has been very heavily involved, especially. He's been involved in a few movements where tries have been scored, but ultimately throws the final pass or one of the last passes. So we'll see. We'll see. Hopefully in the second half, he'll get across the line, and Adesogbi as well, who's looking less likely. A lot of the attack seems to be going down Bielbieri's edge. So Adesogbi might be the tough one, but we'll see. I reckon it might open up in the second half. How many more tries can they score, though, really? It was interesting, though. I was considering it could be a very, very big score in this game, because we've seen the recent history, and I'll just quickly bring it up over here on the other screen again. The recent history between these two teams, it seems to go, if I bring up their head-to-head, so it seems to go tight match, blowout, tight match, blowout. We'll see. Their last 5 meetings, for example, or their last, let's go back, so 2022, let's say. Let's start at 2022. Okay, 37-10 to France. So a little bit of a blowout there. The next game, 24-29 in favor of France. Close one. The next one, 60 points to 7, France. Blowout. The next game, 13-all. Close one. So, judging by that, where they've gone in their last 4 encounters, blowout, close, blowout, close, the next in the sequence is a blowout. So it could be a very big score incoming in this second half for France if Italy are not careful. But of course, statistics like that, they're just a bit of fun, aren't they? There's no set rule. But it is interesting that things do seem to repeat. Sequences do seem to repeat fairly often. So if we do gauge that, France could rock up a hell of a score here, considering they've already got 35 on the board. Either that, or it's going to be a very low-scoring second half, and Italy fight back. I mean, in terms of my multi, I obviously need France to go on with it. I need both wingers to score tries in this second half. But for the sake of the game, a contest, you would like to see Italy fight back. Freon loves France rugby, says France did so good in the first half. Italy too. Absolutely. It was a great first half. France broke away a little bit at the back end, obviously, to open up that 35-17 lead. But Italy started really well, and they put on a hell of a performance. in those opening exchanges. Did very well to keep the fight throughout a majority of that first 40 minutes. But the difference maker so far, really, once again, it's been Antoine Dupont. I mean, so far, he has got a hand on the Man of the Match trophy already, right? It's been the Dupont show. Just his vision. He seems to be, Dupont I'm talking about, he seems to be a step ahead of everybody else on the field. Always one step ahead. He's got the vision. You just see the wheels ticking over. He knows which side of the field to go to, which defender to draw in to create the space for his outside men. And it's just been another brilliant performance. If I'm picking a World 15 at the moment, Antoine Dupont is definitely an option for number 9. Freon loves France Rugby. Your whole family are half French. Very nice. That probably explains the love for French rugby then. Leading 35-17 at the break. The whole family must be excited for what this second half could bring, especially since they carry all the momentum into the break. We always describe those moments before halftime as the championship minutes. And France scoring the points there, very, very crucial. Half French, quarter Irish. So what's the other portion? I'm half Irish, half Maori, born in Australia. So you know what that means. Irish, Maori, Aussie. Love a good drink. Or 20. Scottish is the other portion. There you go. Okay, so it must be interesting at Six Nations time then. A little bit of love for half the teams. The Italian coach laying down the law there in the sheds. Critical that Italy are the first team to score in the second half. I think that pretty much goes without saying. They have to be the first team to score. Absolutely. Freon loves France Rugby. We are doing all the Six Nations games. We are primarily an NRL channel, but this year we have branched out into the Northern Hemisphere games, doing Six Nations, doing Super League, Rugby League. Although I've only done the one game of Super League so far, I will endeavour to get more in as the season goes along. And we've also branched out into the cricket as well, for those interested in the cricket. I don't do all the games, but I will be covering some of the ICC Champions Trophy. South Africa are playing Australia on Tuesday, so just a couple of days' time. South Africa will play Australia in what should be a big match, especially since those two teams are destined to face each other in the ICC Test Championship final. This is not test match cricket, it's one-day internationals, but it will be a nice little preview to see those two countries go at it. Last night was great, Freon. Last night was fabulous. The back-to-back games. It is unfortunate there's only one on today. Sometimes I think it would be better if they just... I don't know that they can't really do this logistically, but it would be nice if they were all on the same day. Just boom, boom, boom. A whole day of Six Nations. Back-to-back-to-back streams of Six Nations games. especially because I really would have loved to have had a night off tonight, to be perfectly honest. We did Super Rugby on Saturday and then the Six Nations games in the morning. And now more Six Nations. The last Saturday, Dan Jam, is the big triple header. There we go. I'm looking forward to that. Well, hopefully, there is still everything to play for in those games. It'd be disappointing if it's a big blockbuster triple header to end and nothing's on the line because it's already established. So for that to happen, what do we need? Do we need France to beat Ireland? Just to pull Ireland back to the pack? Is that what we need to happen? Because ideally, that's what I would like to see. I want to see everything on the line in those final 3 games. That's what I miss about the Tri-Nations or the Rugby Championship when it was the Tri-Nations and it used to be just the single round robin. Look, I love the fact that Argentina have come into the competition and it's become the 4-nation Pacific Championships because it has done wonders for Argentinian rugby. But I do miss the old Tri-Nations format where just every single game meant something. And it always went down to the very last match, the very last week. Much the way that the Six Nations pretty well does. Here they come out for the second half. The action getting ready to commence. We'll be right back to bring you the second half action after this quick ad. If the ad plays. I mean, if it doesn't play, lucky you. There is my already half man of the match, Antoine Dupont. Second half underway. 35-17, France in the lead, and they secure the kickoff. Looking to set up their exit. Dupont with the box kick. Thumps it upfield. A lot of distance on it. Taken to the back here for Italy to return. Fire. Inside the 22, and the mark is claimed by Ramos. Ramos takes his time. Puts it into touch just short of the halfway mark. Looking for Italy to score first in this second half. To stay in touch. Big throw here for Lucchesi. Italy tap the ball back. Pagerello into midfield to Garbisi. Keeping it alive through the hands. Menicello goes to ground. Change of direction here. Garbisi fires the huge cutout pass across. Right onto the edge. Gessi steps back in field. Ball is there. Told to use it. Pagerello sends it one out from the ruck. And they set up here on the halfway line, Italy. Pagerello with the box kick. A little too deep, not contestable there, and it's taken by France at the back, claiming that he was taken in the air there. Berry, and the referee agrees. Penalty to France. Slightly mistimed there for the Italian chasers. Ramos with the touch finder. Yes, indeed. Off and running again. Second half. Movaka throws to the middle. France secure possession. Rolly Maul is set, collapses, and they have to release it. Aldrit sends it out. They've got room to move here down the left if they can get it out there. Adesogbe goes to ground. And Italy get in over the top and look to counter, but it's still there. Bielbieri steps back in field. Come on, the two wingers. That's what we need. Back into midfield. Italy try and spoil. Dupont breaks away. Down the short side, a good burst there from Mofana. Ramos sends it back into midfield. Gross goes to ground. Antonio out the back to Ramos. Bielbieri's up in the line on the other side. And the ball is spelt. Italy will have the scrum advantage. Looked like it might have been on momentarily there. For my boys. Freon, my name is Dan. Wasted Water Sports, the channel name, of course. Live on YouTube. Live. The kick is charged. The box kick clearance. Charged down. And it's still here for France. Dupont spots some space out to the left. Aldrit keeps it alive. Passing back in field to Movaka. Here they come. Left-hand side. Cutout pass. Looking for Bielbieri. But it goes into touch. And they come back for the penalty. All offside there. Italy. Wasted Water Sports, live on YouTube, live on TikTok, live on Twitch, and live on Facebook. Welcome along wherever you're joining us from, whichever social media platform you're on. Hope you're enjoying the coverage. If you are, do feel free to subscribe or follow or hit the like, whatever it is available on your chosen social media platform. As France decide to keep the pressure on here, Movaka will throw to the back of the line out. The rolling maul is set. No, they release it immediately, taking us by surprise there. Cross goes to ground, and now they pick and go and drive over the top to score. And who gets up with it? Oh, for his... Is that Aldrit who's got up with it for his first try tonight? Gregory Aldrit scores the try. And it will be hard to come back now for the Italians. The number of tries here France have scored through the forwards. 1, 2, 3. $40 points to 17. The conversion to come. And you would have to say, it's hard to see any fight back now for Italy. Ramos keeps his perfect record, puts it down the middle, and France lead 42 points to 17. You would have to think that that is certainly the game. The deal breaker, the match sealer. Six minutes gone in the second half. Italy get us back underway. Taken inside their own 22 here. And a big shove off from Aldrit. The big don't argue. Trolling into the back of the ruck here. Dupont puts it high. Not looking for touch. Lost by Tommaso Allen. Tap back here for France. Antonio keeps it alive. Everybody calling for it on the open side. Ramos takes the line on. Inside ball for Barry. Barry has support. This is 7 style stuff here for France. Dupont puts the kick in. Turning Italy around. They're racing through. And it sits up there for Capuzzo. Italy are under the pump here. France look to counter ruck. But they've scrambled back and done well to secure possession. Just a metre out from their own try line. France in over the ball again. Looking to wrestle it away. Still there for Italy, but they are well under the pump now. The pressure mounts as this game has escaped them. You would have to think. Pagerello with the box kick clearance. Not a lot of distance. Well, he's actually got a good purchase on that, considering he was a meter out from his own line. Sends it up just short of the 40. Just short of the 40. That's a good kick in the end. Credit where credit is due. 7.5 gone in the second half. And I think fair to say, insurmountable lead now. Movaka goes to the front, gets it back on the wraparound. It's a loose pass out into midfield, and Italy spill the ball. A knock on by their number 10, Garbisi. This will be a scrum down for France. Time is running out here for my multi. There's all the subs. Look at this. The substitutes are getting rolled out. It's pretty much the entire scrum that's being sent out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 replacements sweeping onto the field now for France. I mean, that's almost the entire pack coming off for a rest. And that signals to me that France feel like they've got this job done. Here they all come. It looks like the game's over the way they're all wandering off the field. That is 6 big units. A little bit of an injury stoppage here, and it looks like this player's coming off. I can't see a number. But we just saw the trainer give the X. And that is the signal that he is done, and he'll be coming off the field. That looks to be Federico Rusa for Italy, the number 5. He's walking off under his own power, though. No, it is the number 6, Sebastian Negri. There you go. I was close. I was one number off. Scrum down here for France. They have the feed. 30 meters out, right in front of the posts. It sets. Dupont feeds. And all these fresh legs in the pack, the fresh bodies, secure the ball. Dupont changes direction. And they attack this near side. Barassi goes to ground. Biel's in there in the ruck, securing possession. That's not where we want him. We want him scoring tries. France send it right. Dupont scampering away from the ruck. Staying on the short side. Tackler is told to release. Again, short side attack. Ramos pops the pass up. Mofana takes it inside the 22. Space for Adesogbe. Inside ball for Bielbieri. Dupont to Adesogbe. To Bielbieri. And the try is scored. We get a second tick off the multi. 1 to go. Come on. 31 minutes for Adesogbe to score. Bring it on. Nice flick pass back in field. And Bielbieri right on the spot. 47 points to 17. Conversion to come. I wonder if they're going to offer me a cash out. Because I might consider taking that, in all honesty. Depending on what they're offering me. Ramos, to keep his perfect record alive, hooks it past the far upright. And he has missed his first one of the night. Italy get us back underway. 47 points to 17. 30 minutes for Azzurri to get a try. Could it happen? Italy look to drive over the top of this, but France are there in numbers, and they're nicely set inside their 22. Dupont clears. Up towards the 40-metre line. Nice box kick. "51.5 minutes gone. And this game now in control for France. Italy secure the ball. 40 metres out from the line. Angus, ahoy there. Through the hands, and they spill it. It's knocked on, Italy. France will have the scrum feed, and just errors creeping in now for Italy. They seem like they're completely out of steam. If you're talking about Bieri, Angus, he's done all I need him to do. All I needed him to do was score a try tonight. He's done that. Now I need Azzurri. And it's a hit on the same game multi. Fingers crossed, still 28 minutes to go. And it looks like France are going to pile on some more points. As Italy, they just seem to have run out of steam completely. Errors creeping into their game. Missed tackles. Scrum down here for France. Secure the ball. And through the hands immediately. Azzurri sends it along the line. Berry. Inside Italian territory. Dupont pops the pass out. Jago goes to ground. The pick and go is the option. These fresh forwards that have all come on. Getting straight into their work. Down the right-hand edge they go. Ramos onto Mofana. Pops the pass back for Dupont. And Dupont heads towards the post. Dupont gets a second. Antoine Dupont stamps his authority on that man of the match award that I've already given him. And he scores a double. Oh, the floodgates have opened. Italy have fallen apart here in the second half. France go out to a 52-17 lead. The kick to come from right in front. Oh, if only I had Dupont in my multi. Azzurri just not looking like scoring a try tonight. He's very heavily involved in all the backline movements, but he's playing the support role. Ramos puts it over. And it is 54-17. A disaster here for Italy. And another injury now. Tommaso Allen. Another leg injury. Angus, I had a choice. Obviously, I had a choice, but I went with Azzurri in the multi. I had my finger hovering over Dupont, and I was going to press Dupont. I just had a feeling it would be the two wingers tonight, and boy, am I regretting that decision. Back underway, Garbisi sends it just outside the 22. Well claimed here for France. As they go to ground about 25 out. Over on that far edge, Dupont, man of the match performance so far, for sure. I'd already given it to him at half-time. Has it at the back now, Dupont. From inside the 22, it was carried back, though. The box kick, contestable. Azzurri taps it back through the legs, Jago. And now a chance to counter France have some space down this edge. Keeping the ball alive. Bielberry pops it back in field, and it's opened up. Big defense. Scrambling from Italy. France go down to the 22. Numbers to burn out to the right. Adesogbe's out here, by the way. And here he is. Put the head down, son. And he's tackled into touch. 5 out. Oh, the pain. The pain is real. Adesogbe tackled into touch 5 meters out from the try line. And that is how close it was to the multi-striking. A beautiful tackle one-on-one there from the Italian defender. I couldn't get a number to see who it was, but France have got the penalty. Ramos will put this into touch. They're not interested in 3 points anymore. Oh, that was painful. Painful. Adesogbe down the sideline. Thought he was over for all money. The throw to the middle of the line out. France have the rolling maul set. They're going to score through the forwards again. They're rumbling over. Italy go to ground. The referee does not have an opinion just yet. They're over the line, France. Opinions on England, Scotland yesterday. I think robbery, says Angus. Yeah, Angus, at the end of the day, whether decisions were right or wrong, and I'll refrain from saying either way, because I was a little bit wasted. World of Sports was a wee bit wasted last night, so I don't remember a whole lot. But one thing that Richie McCaw always used to say is the bad calls or disastrous calls, they even out across the course of a match normally. So we can only look at the opportunities that we missed. And for Scotland, the missed conversions came back to bite them in the end, didn't it? I mean, if they kick their goals, we're not even talking about the potential shockers, the potential howlers from the referee. As Italy have the ball now, go on the attack. It'd be a long way back. This would be a hell of a miracle comeback for Italy if they could pull something off. Out into midfield. The French defense holds firm. Trying the little grubber kick in behind the line. It sits up for France. Bielberry has it. Knocked on, says the referee. And we'll have a scrum down just short of halfway. Italy with the feed. So I completely understand the frustration for the Scottish fans, especially the Scottish players. They were blowing up big time, weren't they? Finn Russell at the referee. He was not happy. I don't think I've ever seen Finn Russell angry before. It was bizarre. He seems like such a laid-back, cool, calm, collected character. The type of bloke you'd love to go and have a beer with. I've never seen him fired up before. So that in itself probably says a lot about the referee. Scrum down here for Italy, just shy of halfway. It sets. The ball is released down into midfield. Wraparound play here. Gabisi. And straight through they go. The number 23's got support outside. And stepping back in field, Gessi. 10 meters out here, Italy. They have shown amazing sparks here. Penalty advantage now. France offside. And they spill the ball. The penalty will be given. And they'll put this into the corner and go for the try. just wants someone to blame other than himself. You're probably right about that. But speaking of England, I'll tell you what, England, they might have found their long-term number 10, Finn Smith. And Marcus Smith is doing wonders at the back. I mean, I thought Marcus Smith was decent at fly half, but then Finn Smith came in, got his chance, took it with both hands. And I don't think Marcus is getting that position back. They've called a scrum here. Italy, they've decided to go for the scrum. Set piece play down the short side. Garbisi goes straight through. Garbisi puts the fend on Dupont. And Paulo Garbisi scores a hit-back try for Italy. Well, you can't call it a hit-back at 54-22, can you? Not just yet. With 20 minutes still to play, though, another couple. You never know. It seems like Italy are not going to go down here without firing another couple of shots at least. Garbisi to convert his own try from out wide. On the wrong side for a left-footed kicker, but it holds its line and just sneaks in past that near upright. 54-24. (54-24). What have we got? 18 minutes to play. I feel like Addisogbe is going to let me down here in this multi. It was there. He was so close. 5 meters out. France get us back underway. Addisogbe flies through, taps the ball back, but Italy maintain possession. Still setting up rucks inside their own 22. Looking for the clearing option. The box kick clearance. Not a lot of distance on it, and Italy have knocked it on as they get up and look to tap the ball back. It goes forward, and it'll be a scrum down here. Oh, Jesus, I nearly spilt my drink. It'll be a scrum down here for France. Oh. Alessandro Garbisi is on, taking over Pedrillo's scrum half role. 63 minutes gone. France at the moment on a bonus point. 3 tries for Italy. Scrum sets, Dupont feeds. France with Dupont on the wraparound to Ramos. Kicks through, looking for Bielbieri, and Addisogbe flying through as well. Addisogbe's beaten in defense as Italy look to counter-attack. Bringing it back out to their own 22. And Cannone sets it up in midfield. Garbisi with the box kick. Bielbieri's under it. It's tapped back by Italy, and they're back in possession. Still well inside their own half, though. And now, Paulo Garbisi with the clearing kick. Gets a good angle on it. And an Addisogbe at the back with Batty. And Ramos to Dupont. Dupont breaks away from one. Dupont stands in the tackle and places it back nicely. And the support runner, Ramos, goes straight up the middle. Now Addisogbe's out on the right, but Ramos comes back left. A little bit of space to work with out here if they can find their speedsters. There's Bielbieri grubbering through for himself. It sits up, and he's got support from Leo Berry. And it's another try for France. 59-24. And unfortunately for me, they've run away from Adesogbe's edge. I feel like that moment when Adesogbe was tackled 5 meters out from the line into touch, that was the moment. That was the make or break on the multi tonight, I feel. Because most of the attack has come down this edge. Bielbieri, his side of the field. So close, yet so far. Anyways, we've had 2 big wins this weekend, so I can't complain. We hit the 3-legger in the Queensland Reds Moana Pacifica match, and we hit the 2-legger in England and Scotland last night. Ramos puts it over to make it 61 points to 24. And a huge score. We talked about it, how games between these two, the last 4, it's been blowout, close, blowout, close. We were due for a blowout, and boy, did we get one. 61-24. It's a blowout and a half. Come on, one more try. Adesogbe. 15 minutes to go. France take the restart. 14 minutes remain. Can we get Adesogbe across the line? Inside their own 22, another ruck is formed. Dupont wants the angle for this box kick clearance. Controlling it at the back, Dupont sends it high. Not contestable, and it's there for Italy. Gessi steps back infield, and now he's met hard in the tackle and driven backwards. XJC, ahoy mate. Through the hands, down this right-hand side. Italy, charge over the halfway line. Loose ruck ball, Garbisi fires it across into midfield. Still there for the Italians on halfway. Capuzzo steps back inside. Can't beat the defender. This wall of French defenders standing firm. Quick ruck ball. France look to get in and spoil. Drive over the top, told to get out of there was Ramos. And it's still there for Italy. Garbisi in midfield. And it's been lost forward now. Italy spill it forward in the tackle. France will have the scrum feed. Oh, I can't believe it. We are going to miss out, I think, Adesogbe. As Ramos, the fly half, comes off for a well-earned break. And Luchu goes on. 68 minutes gone. 61 points to 24. A thumping. So Luku comes on. He plays scrum half. Antoine Dupont moves out into the number 10 role. Dupont skips out one. And will be playing fly half for the rest of this match. Keep an eye on that. More fantasy points incoming for Antoine Dupont. Scrum down in midfield, France. We've just got a small injury stoppage here. Italy have been absolutely battered tonight, not just on the scoreboard, but physically. They've had so many players leave through injury. the walking wounded at the moment, the poor Italians. Waiting for the medics to leave the field. Okay, time is back on. It's a scrum down for France on the halfway line. In midfield. 68 minutes gone. Time is running out. We still need Azzurri for the same game multi. They bind. And set. Luku feeds. Remember, we've got Antoine Dupont now playing fly half for France. Down the short side, Bielbieri's edge. It's where they've been attacking. Barre carries it inside the 40. Quick ruck ball. Nice quick ruck ball. And back out into midfield. Kufanua. Italy in over the top of it, though. And they win the penalty. France holding on. Garbisi with the touch finder. 10 minutes to play. Time is running out here on the multi. Slow to the line out here, Italy. Just outside the 22, an attacking line out. Nicotera throws to the back. Garbisi to Garbisi. The two Garbisis out there. Alessandro to Paulo. Inside the 22, Italy go. Garbisi to Garbisi. Again. Paulo Garbisi, the flyer. France in over the top of this, and this will be a penalty for holding on. Where were the numbers there for it? Italy? They committed nobody to the ruck. So what do they expect? And in over the top, the number 16 there, Julian Marchand. And just not committing any numbers there at ruck time. Waste to Water Sports, live on YouTube, live on TikTok, live on Facebook, live on Twitch. Very much appreciate your company here, wherever you're joining us from, whichever platform you're on. Do feel free to give us a like and a subscribe or a follow, whatever it is, the option on your social media platform of choice or on YouTube. It really does help, and it does mean a lot to us. As France throw to the back of the line out, Luchu has to run back for it. Loose ball, but still there. Azzurri on to Luchu. And straight up the middle, the fresh legs on the field. Luchu, he's got support from Azzurri. Azzurri with the in and away. One to beat, and he goes to ground painfully 10 meters short. Luchu fires it back. It's still there for France. Dupont taken, 22 out in midfield. Azzurri again was in open spaces. This is painful as they charge up the middle of the field. Luchu plants it back. The pop pass through the forwards. They're doing it at the moment, France. Azzurri doing anything but scoring. I know, it's painful. Luchu back towards the post. They head here, France. Italy are numbered up. Dupont spills it backwards to Bielbieri. It certainly wasn't a pass, but it's worked out for them. As France remain in possession. Dupont down the short side. The ball is left behind, and Italy tow it through. There's nobody at the back here for France. Gessi leads the way, but Azzurri once again doing anything but scoring tries. But he certainly saved one on this occasion, and they get a penalty as Italy just fly in over the top of the ruck and seal off. And you can't do that. Great cover defense from Azzurri. Score a try, though, please, damn it. 61-24, 7 minutes to go. And another penalty for France here. They can clear down into Italy's territory. Not a lot of distance on the touch finder. They'll have the line-out throw on the halfway line. France throw to the front of the line-out and secure the ball. Rolling maul set on halfway. And now some more numbers pile in as they creep forward into Italian territory. Luchu releases it. Dupont runs it to the line. He's got Adesogbi there. Cut-out pass to Bielbieri, who dances around on the sideline. But he's well brought down. Italy's defense holds firm for now. Luchu scampers away. Runs across field. Wraps around. And he's got Dupont still there in midfield. Italy try and rip it away. But France do well to get to ground. Dupont to the line. Good defense from Italy. Racing up, putting pressure on the first receiver. Driving France backwards now. Back towards the halfway they go. They're losing ground. Inside ball to Luchu, who is absolutely cleaned up in the hit by Nicotera. That's what you get when you get a big prop against a scrum half. He folded him in half, and Luchu is still... He's finally back on the ground now. Deliberate knockdown here from Italy. Deliberate knockdown, and they will finish with a yellow card. Mofana now brings it down the short side. Links up with Bielbieri. Grubber kick through. Needs it to sit up. It's there for Italy, and they carry it into touch. We come back for the penalty, and, well, it has to be a yellow card, right? Deliberate knockdown is immediate yellow. Normally. Not that I want to see it happen, but, I mean, that's normally what happens. Deliberate knockdown is straight yellow. Not tonight, apparently. France with the touch finder, and it's on this near side, which means that Adesogbi has opened up over on the far side. Oh, fingers crossed. Last night we needed Van der Merwe, and Van der Merwe waited till the 78th or 79th minute before he got a try. Is Adesogbi going to do the same? Probably not, because Adesogbi is not in the same class as Van der Merwe. But anyway, the rolling maul is set. France rumble it up. Good forward momentum here. 10 meters out. Luchu releases it. Dupont to Bielbieri. Cut out pass to Adesogbi. Went there too early. Adesogbi, though, steps in field. Breaks through and scores. Adesogbi scores in the corner. And the multi has hit. Our third one this weekend. Leaving it to the very back end of the game again, much like last night. Adesogbi scores in the corner. Try is scored. Oh, not a whole lot, Angus. I just throw down for fun. It's a little extra thing that I can add to the streams. You know, put the graphics under the scoreboard, and we can all follow along and have a little bit of a laugh at how bad it goes. $164 return on a $10 wager. So, yeah, I don't really throw down big. All my big money is invested in crypto. Conversion successful from Luchu. Crypto trading, that's where it's at. Italy get us back underway. 68 points to 24. So it's been not a bad little weekend. So we got that one, Movaka, Bielbieri, and Adesogbi, the three-legger, $10 stake, 164 return. We got the one last night, two legs, $10 wager, 106 return. Duan Vandermerwe and Tommy Freeman. And we started the weekend with the Queensland Reds, Moana Pacifica, three-legger, $10 stake, 152 return. Dangunu, Artie Savia, and Fraser McWright. And there were a couple of losses, of course, in between that in the other games. But not a bad weekend at all. 2 minutes left to play here, 68 points to 24. Italy in possession. And still inside their own half here, Italy. A big dummy. And Negri takes it up to the 40. Spilling it backwards, and it's now towed through for France. They might have another one coming up here. Dupont gets up and goes again. Pops the ball back. They're 10 meters out. France on the attack. Luchu sends it out wide, firing it out to the left. Barry's up in the line. Here's the number 13, 5 meters out. Barassi, who plants it back. Luchu into midfield. Edge-to-edge stuff. Adesogbi's calling for it out on the wing. Wouldn't it be funny if he ended up getting a double at Adesogbi? They stay down his edge. Luchu passes one out from the ruck. Italy up offside, having to retreat. Now it's here, the cutout pass for Barassi, and Barassi will score. Raining tries out there. 73 points to 24. And that will probably be the last play of the game because they can wind down the clock here with the shot at conversion. 73-24. France have run absolute riot here. Luku with the conversion attempt. Time is up on the clock, so this will be the last sequence of play. Pushes it out wide past the far upright. So it remains 73 points to 24. An absolute shellacking. France over Italy. And we thought it might happen. France would have been fuming after the defeat to England. There was no way they were going to play that badly again. And they certainly did come out firing. 73 points. I was expecting, I think I said at the top of the stream, 16-point win. Oh, boy, 16 and then some. Disappointing because largely it was such a good first half for Italy, but they just weren't able to hang. Ultimately, at the end of the day, just not able to hang with it. And a great performance from France. Way too good in the end here. And a big, big victory over Italy. Waste to World of Sports, live on YouTube, live on TikTok, live on Facebook, live on Twitch. wastedsports.com.au is our official website. We'll have a quick ad break, and be right back to wrap up and dissect everything that just happened here. Look at that. I step away for 2 seconds and a cheeky little spam bot appears. All right, Wasted World of Sports. The Six Nations continues to deliver. 73 points to 24. France ultimately run away with it, but it was such a thrilling first half. It was still a thrilling match for me because I had my same game multi to cheer for, which is part of the reason why I do it. Because it gives you that little extra bit of something in the game, even when the game is completely over and one-way traffic. It's part of the reason why we do it, right? France, way too good here. Thank you so much for your company here. I very much appreciate it wherever you've joined me from, whichever platform you're on. As I said, Wasted Water Sports live on YouTube, live on TikTok, live on Twitch, and live on Facebook. If you have any of those social media platforms, do feel free to look us up and give us a follow. And if you've enjoyed hanging out tonight, do feel free to subscribe and follow along for future streams. We cover Six Nations, we cover Super Rugby, we cover a little bit of the Super League, and we cover pretty much the entire season of the NRL. So there's a lot of action coming up. Our next stream will be in a couple of days' time. It's Tuesday, my time, here in Brisbane, Australia. Tuesday, South Africa versus Australia in the ICC Champions Trophy cricket. Should be a good game, that one. Thank you very much. Another hit on the multi. It's been a fun night just for that alone. And I will see you whenever I see you next. Whichever game you decide to join us for. There'll be more Six Nations coming up, of course, next weekend. And Super Rugby as well is back. And, of course, next weekend is the opening round of the NRL season, launching in Vegas. So that's actually going to be a monstrous weekend. But anyways, thank you so much for hanging out tonight. France, way too good for Italy. Spanked them. And I'll catch you next time. Until that next time, cheers.
Welcome to the wasted world of sports, where the game's just a backdrop for drunken retorts. Rugby league or union, it's all fair play. Plays the banter that steals the show. Hey, 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 hey. Ahoy, we're here to make some noise. It's all about the laughs, the fun, and the joys. Join us in our world, where the banter is prime. Wasted world of sports, we're having a good time. They're all well and good, but we're here for the jokes and 10 pence less from the kickoff to the final whistles blow. We'll take the 2 and we're ready.